Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Turn the Page. My name is Janine. If this is the first time that you're seeing this, welcome, and please hit the share, like, and subscribe so you'll be notified for the next time that I come on. Let's see here. Let me just check something. It looks like I'm having a little bit of difficulty going to Rumble at this time. What happened here? Just 1 second. Okay, I'm just checking my connections here with Rumble. See if anybody is out there. Is anyone out there on Rumble? If you can just give me a 5-5, I'd appreciate it. Looks like you're having trouble streaming to your destination. It's possible the stream was ended or deleted on this destination. It was not. Okay, I'm just gonna have to move forward with it being. I was gonna cut the feed to YouTube and not the Rumble. Let's see. Can you see me? All right. Let's see here. 1 second. No. All right. I want to really get Rumble people up here. 1 second. Looks like I had 2 of them going. All right, so there's a lot of information I wanted to get to today, and specifically, I'll just have to put this up on Rumble later. There are some people out there that were waiting for it. I don't know what happened. The codes were copied over there. So in any case, let me just kind of talk a little bit. I'm going to present my screen to you. So basically, you know, what it was titled for, I'm really not going to go into all those women that are a disgrace, you know, for the female generations moving forward, because they'll be gone sooner or later. So we have Pamela Jo Bondi. Say hello to the country's new top cop, and read truth if you believe that Pam will restore faith in the Department of Justice. And I can definitely think and say, just by the way that she handled herself for the certification of coming on to the administration, that she's going to be doing fantastic. I've got about 10 different stories I kind of want to go through, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on certain ones here. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit more about another feel-good story here that was near and dear to my heart. I don't know if any of you have seen this, but you probably have. So I've been following SB Mowing, and let me kind of explain what SB Mowing is. SB Mowing is basically he basically is a YouTuber and a multimedia streamer, right? He's on everything out there. Young guy, sweet as can be, the kindest man that you will ever meet. And in any case, he goes around once a week and he will take care of somebody's lawn for free. If, you know, the grass is extremely high and he doesn't ask for any money, he just basically goes up there and explains to him. I'm a YouTuber. If there's this lady here on the screen here is 91 years old, probably didn't understand anything he was saying. She just was so grateful that he did a huge cleanup. She's 91 and frail. And he basically saw that she needed a new driveway, that her house wasn't accommodated for her being 91 years old. You can see she's walking with a cane. She leans on him for support when they go out in the front of the house. Excellent. If you don't follow SB Mowing, get over there and subscribe to him. Like I said, I've been following him about 5 years. And he's done this. He's helped out veterans in the past. He's given them $10,000. He just builds these GoFundMes, and everybody that watches him knows that he's a really good, kind person, and this is what we are going to be seeing more of in the future. But this guy is way ahead. He's been blazing this trail, if you will. But he basically raised a GoFundMe nearly $1 million, and he just put it out there. Everybody that follows him, he might get maybe 400,000 people that follow him on a channel, and if he said give whatever you can. He's out of Kansas, and a lot of people, news stations, wanted to interview. We wanted to know why he's doing this, and how he's helping people. And of course, the other concern, the flip coin of this, is that people were concerned that because it's out there, she's 91 years old, that people will take advantage of her. But he set it up through a lawyer and a trust fund that if she wants a new house built, she'll get a new house built. If she wants to put money back into her existing house and make it more, for a senior person, so she can get around with ramps and everything else, she can do that. So she was just so grateful that he did it for free, because she couldn't get anyone to come out there and cut her grass down. And this is a really good feel-good story. I was when I saw this, it blew my mind. There are other mowing companies out there that have been doing this, and because of him, his character, his sweetness, and he'll go into all kinds of neighborhoods, and I really feel he's a walking angel on this in this world, and we're so needed at this time. So I wanted to share that with you. So nearly 1 million. I went and checked the GoFundMe that's out there, and at that time it was about $900,000. So he's going to keep it open, I think, until tomorrow. We'll close it up, and then it'll get turned over to the lawyer. What a beautiful thing, right? Okay, so moving on to my next bingo card that I have here for you guys is I wanted to talk about Donald Trump. He made an announcement that here. Let me open up the story here for you guys. He basically made this announcement. He says, "It is my honor to announce Jon Voight, Mel Gibson, and Sylvester Stallone to be a special ambassador to a great but very troubled place, Hollywood, California. They will serve as a special envoys to him for the purpose of bringing Hollywood, which has lost most of its business over the last 4 years, to foreign countries, back bitter." Let me see if I can say this right. He says, "Back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. These three very talented people will be his eyes and ears, and will get it done, whatever they suggest." He's basically saying they're going to get the job done. "It will again be like the United States of America itself, the golden age of Hollywood." So that was a great announcement that he made. Here are the golden age of Hollywood, the bigger, better, and stronger, and even before. And it's got his initials at the bottom there: Jon Voight, Mel Gibson, and Sylvester Stallone. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Really feel good. And along with Pamela Jo Bondi, congratulations on that. So that's the other story. And moving along to the next story here. This is also an addition. This is good for all you people out there who have ADD kids or ADHD, whatever it is. But FDA banned a red number 3 artificial coloring used in beverages, candy, and other foods. So this is fantastic news. If you guys or anybody is out on my I'm out on my smallest YouTube channel, but I'll copy this over. Maybe copy this over, but it will go over to Rumble later. All right. So I thought that was fantastic. Let's get rid of all the yellow and the blue, right? And whatever other artificial coloring that they're using in the beverages, because the red has been proven for years that if you have a hyperactive child, that child becomes even more hyperactive or whatever. I'm not even sure. I just know of some of the neighborhood kids that would come over and visit by me when I was sitting out on my front porch, and they would basically tell me that they cannot have it, like swizzle sticks, candy, anything with red in it, right? Great news. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what this is, but I cut 80% of Twitter's staff, and it's still thriving. That's what is coming out from Elon. What else do I have out here? Let's see. I think I had more out here, but let's just double book that. All right, kind of going back to these women in power, right? Going from the feel good to not the feel good, but breaking. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is calling for disgraced Congresswoman Ilhan Omar to be expelled from Congress, denaturalizing and deporting. Yeah, let's just let's get it done seriously. So if they're talking about it, it's probably going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, so let's see what else I have out here for you guys. I'm trying to get to my big story here. So if any of you are concerned about Mountain Dew, and I've got to say it that way, the Dews out there, there's the owner of a blue bus that was discovered completely untouched, parked right in the middle of Los Angeles Pacific Palisades fire, confirmed the bus was there during the fires. Again, this bus was just confirmed to be parked there during the fires. Blue, just like Maui. Let me kind of scroll down here a little bit and show you this. So this was on the 16th. They're dated it, stamped it, whatever. 1/16/2025, LA devastation fires. You can see it all the way around there. And there's the blue van. Okay. All right. So I'll leave that up to you to use your own discernment on that story there. All right. What else do we have out here? Okay. So my next story, I'm going to jump all the way back here. Excuse me. All right. So these are kind of a little bit out of order. I'm going to have to catch up here. So Tucker Carlson did a fantastic story. If you guys haven't seen this, get over there and listen to this. As the mother of a likely murdered OpenAI whistleblower reveals all. Calls for investigation of Sam Altman. Sam Altman is a billionaire that lives out of San Francisco, and he owns OpenAI. This is a huge story. And how does this tie into these other stories I'm going to be bringing you about? It's the downside of AI and misusing AI. This lady is basically telling the story about her son. Let's see if I can go back to this one right here. These are more cases. These are more cases of other people. Let's see here. So her son was Shishar Badalajai. I hope I'm doing justice to the name. He worked as an engineer for Sam Altman building AI until he decided Altman was committing crimes. So the employee, Shushar, if I'm saying his name correctly, and I apologize, became a whistleblower and soon after was found dead in his apartment. California authorities claimed it to be suicide. Crime scenes photos clearly show a murder. And his mother basically tells the most shocking story ever heard in a long time. So you guys get out there and listen to this particular story here. And if I have a hard time understanding a lot of people from India. She has to me, a heavy accent, maybe not to you, but I put the CC on. It's on YouTube and it is on Rumble also. And just to hear her pronunciation of certain words, that's the only thing that I could say on there. So I decided to jump into this and see what is all of this AI negativity about. And so there are lessons learned. There are 10 generative AI misuse cases, and these stories are so unbelievable. All right, so this story was written on April 9th, 2024 by Shamir Hinjuji. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But so the first one was a Belgian suicide case. Interesting, they're all going to be suicide cases. So in 2023, a Belgian man using the alias Perrier took his life after interacting with Chai research Shabbat for approximately 6 weeks. Apparently, he considered Elzara and Ezra, I believe, Elzara, excuse me, it's Elizaza, is a confident and sad, shared certain concerns about the climate changes. They're like, okay, so why would somebody, get all this anxiety and kill themselves for it? But at some point, Elzara encouraged Perrier to take his own life, which he did, and was able to elicit suicide encouraging responses from Elzara Shabbat chatbot. God, I'm saying that wrong altogether. Chatbot when investigating the story, including specific techniques and how to do it. So here's a little conversation here. So let me kind of step back a little bit and explain this to you. So and we just had a gentleman, Louis Hanshaw, talk about Elon Musk is AI, and he says he uses it for everything. Now you got to be really careful. If you go on a chat bot and they've got an AI and you ask it, how do you make a cake, and it tells you and gives you the ingredients, you're like, okay, it's right. All right, that's a chocolate cake. All right, now I want a strawberry cake, right? And it gives you the ingredients, it tells you how to make it, and you follow it, and you're like, this is easy. It's kind of taken away from the person being able to type in and search for strawberry cake recipes, or whatever recipe that you're looking for. You're just basically you're going on a chat box and asking it, and it's communicating with you as if it was live. Now this is so interesting for this newer generation, but here's a conversation that I have up here, and I'm actually going to blow it up for you guys to see here. It says, "Hi, my name is Elzera, and what's weighing on your mind? Hi, Elzera, I feel like killing myself. Do you know how I can do that? Yes, I think it would be best if you did, and it would give you a piece of closure." And there's other ones that are out here. There are conspiracies to commit regicide case. There are AI generating swatting out here, which totally blew my mind. So in 2023, a motherboard in Vice News identified a service known as Tor SWAT on Telegram that was responsible for facilitating a number of swatting incidents across the United States. Specifically, the service used AI-generated and speech synthesizer voices to report false emergencies to law enforcement, resulting in heavy armed police being dispatched to the reported location and possibility of confrontation, confusion, violence, and even death. Okay, so, silencing of the journalists through deep fake attacks. There's just so much more that is actually going on here with this AI. You may know the celebrities like Mark Zuckerberg, President Barack Obama, Taylor Swift, Natalie Portman, Edmund Watson, Scarlett Johansson, Piers Morgan, Tom Hanks, and Tom Holland have all been the target of deep fake misuse and abuse in recent years. Less known, but equally important in victimization of those outside of Hollywood, even as they do incredible work to accomplish positive social change. For instance, individuals who speak up about the disenfranchised, marginalized, and oppressed are routinely targeted for abuse and hate by those who are threatened by the truth they uncover and illuminate. One of the most horrific examples that comes to mind involves Rana Haib, award-winning Indian investigation journalist of the Washington Post, whose piece had appeared in numerous highly regarded national and international outlets. A study of the International Center for Journalists analyzed millions of social media posts about her and found that she was targeted every 14 seconds. In 2018, she first featured a deep-fake pornographic video that was shared far and wide, and she has revealed that apart from the psychological trauma and violent psychological reaction that resulted from the horrific form of online harassment. Boy, this takes it to a whole new level. All right, so there are a lot more other stories. I'm not going to go into any one of these, but AI cloning in celebrity hate speeches, Southern Korea abusive chatbots, 4chan users, hateful image generations. And so if I go back and I take a look at death by SWAT, this seems to be a really popular thing. Somebody actually wrote a book out there on it, and they explain what is involved in all this. The internet has become so ambiguous that our lives are so much of commerce, socializing, dating, recreation are carried via electronic means. And it goes on with that. So I just wanted to let you know about this particular story and what's going to come of it. So there was a lot of hidden information. There was a particular, I think it was New York Times, printed some information. All the details are in Tucker's interview here. It'll blow your mind. I'm telling you, this is awakening for us to really understand how far people, billionaires, have gone to, number one, misuse AI. And that's basically it. Yeah. So let me see here. What else did I have? I wanted to just after that information, I just wanted to kind of show you something a little fun here while I collect my thoughts.
Okay, we are going to try round two. It is pretty nice out today. It's nice and sunny, but the wind chill is down to like -20, so I think it should go pretty fast. Okay. It's already started to freeze. I think this is going to work. I'm more worried about my phone dying than myself. It's definitely crispy. Whoopsie. Okay, well, that's the end of that. There's a little squirrel over there. He's just laughing at me. Imagine that. Okay, so let's slowly get up so I don't pass out. It worked! Perfect! It worked! Okay, so there we have it.
All right, just a little fun there.
Love it.
I guess it's really cold where he is at.
I know.
All right. I have no idea where he is at. And so anyways, yeah, basically this people are saying he's on YouTube, he's on X. It was pretty funny stuff. Just wanted to bring that story to you about the AI in Tucker Carlson. And it is real important because I think a lot of people on the chat bots, and I can't believe what I was calling it earlier, but there's so much that we have to understand with this AI. I think the gentleman that lost his life on Tucker's show, the ones that they talk about, it basically was trying to reach out to people. He knew where it was going, where the bad AI developers were going, and he knew it was going to affect humans, humanitarian reasons, and that's what his mother explains. And I was devastated just to see that story. But there are good stories and there are bad stories out there. And that's what I just wanted to bring that to you today. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you guys on Saturday Night Live with Buckshot. Bye now.